Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I'm so my family Apatrapa TV so and then some sense what massive you munim dada edino na adwa de pagana policy for ni nyina yere ba ko pe matana se na me den sema etwa go social media so and am de baba somwo se de onim no Apatrapa TV e de mo be kan ye ho YouTube ho no ma ya share ma dofo bi enye bi enhwe oya wa like na oja comment enso e wo stories ni nyina no ase e de amame we are anidie mu da aya subscribe to channel ne mame we are no bell no so se na be ya brand abre bia video bia to mu anso benya bi ahwe na aboye nyina ma nkomo na aye die no aye de na abosomi ya ewo mi nkomo na aye de se Ghana fo nyina se February dey nke month of love na misraw month we nyase said in 2023 month ni dia sesa enye month of love be we month of violence and tokwa ha ochina ha ade chi ha enchakwa na me cameraman na yeso de esi ani ewia na etwa de ababa che na so abebi ede na ma ye Ghana se tokwa ngwa na ekoso ene de mu ada ensema na de e ba som no attorney general ebowura ho no ma ensem bi apie mu ebra mu ko parliament na bill bi ya pass no ede no e ba som e wo dem hanum sei enne ene de mu ada sa enso ena na ho ahi enso akeka ensem bi afa ye papa kumchacha eni ye papa chabosom entam ense bia course wo hono na ho ahi ede ni nyina abre Ghana fo a ni nyina amede baba besom wo ama so watie bi ni jata kokubofo no so edi nkomo ye nua mama Christian atwitwa sam ni wo no wadi ho enkomo pa ama no ayede na the late me can say the late because enra papa o free mu ya the late Reverend Anthony Kwadwobuache ono so nsem bia otiase na wa hoden wa kafa ye nua be ma atwitwa sam ho no eno me de mu nkomo no ebeba abesom na agrada dina someone na ye bo mu nkomo bi o madie no me de nyina ebeba abesom e wo fie ha no se eni de mu ada me da si bebre se wajebre na waka ye ho enu ti me na wo eba bebo nkomo no wo fie a me sere de dem se obeka me ho ti fam wada age no kopem se nkomo no nyina ye de be ko na wi ye se ne minim se wo be share no like no subscribe to channel na fi weja comment enso e wo ho e di amame na mi sha abusa ya che nkomo no asede a na che se ye be sha ase every the attorney general ye papa Gordon ye bo adame na ne ya me ne wo ka sei wa support anti LGBTQ no sa bill na nka omo support sa nyoma na ehwe se nka embra no omo mpe no eje ka se Kristo ani ompe Kristo ni anti Kristo enti omo mpe sa nyoma enei attorney general support se sa de no eni kwan se ebamu ene oba na oba ehia be ma ne be ma ehia nipa ne aboa ehia nipa bi hua solution ene super glue ebi mu chese eni nnua form ne ade ededa no eno ene papa ebie na no a wa tutu se sad no on support eno nti eni de mu ada nkomo nyina efi ye papa Sam George enche honorable ene di sa enkomo yi yenko na yenko tie se de tie no I
believe that the bill, when it comes, for example, and I can give you one of the concessions that had been made earlier in the committee, had to do with the issue of intersex. If you read the original bill, you would see that we criminalized a number of expressions of homosexuality, but stated in our bill that intersex was considered a biological anomaly. The Attorney General agreed with the view of the committee, which we had met with earlier, that if we were not criminalizing intersex and were recognizing it even in the original bill as a biological anomaly, then we should take it out of the bill completely, so that the bill focuses on the things that we are criminalizing. So if the Attorney General raised an issue of human rights for people who have a biological anomaly, the committee's work had already taken care of it. By and large, we finished the meeting in very good time, like I said, in a little over 90 minutes. And there was consensus and agreement amongst all of us. I asked him a specific question, which he answered. And I asked for his permission if I could even put that out, and he gave. I asked him specifically if he thought that the current shape of the bill that the committee had worked on, that the membership, the sponsors also felt comfortable represented our aspirations, if he thought that it infringed on any fundamental human rights in Ghana. And the Attorney General responded that he did not see any conflict between our bill and the Constitution in its current form. He did not see any infringement on human rights, and that he actually supports the bill as it stands. The Attorney General established 4 areas where he thought that our bill was a welcome, refreshing news to Ghana's criminal jurisprudence. First and foremost had to do with the issue of the issue of what is proper canal knowledge. And you know that when you look at section 104(1)(b) of the Criminal Act, where it talks about what is canal knowledge and all, the Attorney General holds the view that section 104 of our Criminal Act, as it stands today, is actually discriminatory, because it talks about penetration, and penetration is only relative to men. And so it discriminates against women who are having sex with women, where you cannot use 104 because of penetration. But our bill rectifies that, and he thinks that that is the first place where he believes that our bill is a welcome, refreshing news. Again, the second has to do with marriages. The Attorney General references in his memo the Marriages Act, Cap 127, the Marriages Act of 1884 to 1985, where he says that in there, the Marriage Act recognizes marriage as a union between a husband and a wife. But he felt that in giving today's nuances, it was important that we had a new legislation that deepened it and made it clear that marriage can only be between a man and a woman as husband and wife, not between 2 men as husband and wife. And so again, he thought that our bill was a welcome news. Again, on the issue of void marriages, he said if the Marriage Act of Ghana does not recognize marriage between persons of the same sex, and our bill has a clause that deals with void marriages, that specifies that even if you go and contract a homosexual marriage outside of Ghana, when you get into the jurisdiction of Ghana, it will be null and void before the law, and the law would have no recognition of that union. He thought that our bill was a welcome address.
Senator, from the horse's own mouth, and if you want that, Samuel way said, meaning say, one can say, Nipana, we be poor, what's an associate to say, I did be a dear. Sebi, and young Nansasem, now so Obia on the right. To me, I don't support it. Meaning, so I will have and also won't support it. No one will support here, no, I don't want to walk tree and couple officers. I did la la, and yadepa, honey. Enya de pakra eni tene die mu ada enei Attorney General enso support omo ye anti LGTQ no wa support wo mu a ese nei wo de support nyina akoma omo aya asem de pa e wo Ghana hanum say na asem we wan kan ba bia say the Parliament of Ghana ho e no tena ya omo di sa enkomo no enyina eni de msa e na enkomo no etie medasi bebre sa ojebre na wo ka me ho e wo Apatrapa TV so
Audio Jungle.